Okie dokie. So this is Alone in the Dark. We are playing now the campaign of the campaign of Edward Carnby. There are two characters you can play in this game. For anyone who doesn't know, you can play Emily Hardwood, and you can play Edward Carnby. Emily Hardwood is a relative of the person we chased in the other campaign, and Carnby is a detective she hired to help her. Even though she did like 90% of the work, but whatever. Now we play, maybe, don't know. And we think that the campaign, at least that's how we understand it, that the campaign is different. We will see. If it's exactly similar, and there's like no difference, but we don't think so, then we can still quit it and play something else. But at least that's what we understand how it is. That it's not just a choice of who you want to be. It's two sides of the same medallion. I think so. Alone in the Dark. This swampy area is so cool.
What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Harwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
Yeah, accepting one's insignificance is, like, we never expect it to be, like, as relevant as,
I want
like,
to make sure he's all right.
fucking presidents
And
or
what's
some
my
shit.
part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
But at least having more relevance in our own lives, that would be a start. That would be nice.
Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Everything above 0 would be nice as a value for the start, you know? So, now we can choose a character. We played Emily Hardwood on the left, voiced by Jodie Comer. For anyone, for those people who always know actor names, we don't. We have a terrible memory for names. Like, we recognize you if we see you in chat, and then we like, oh yeah, it's you. But if we would have to see you as a face in the chat, we would like be, you are, person, human. You have a face. Like, that's so horrible. It's like, we have a bunch of people around us, a lot of people who dead name and misgender us all the time, and we don't want to dead name people. We just have a hard time remembering their name at all. So it's like our mind is built for math apparently, and like a bunch of other stuff, but when it comes to names, like no idea. David Harbour. Okay, so play now. Edward Carnby, voiced by David Harbour.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Is it just the same now? It feels like it is, but at least we now know how to deal with the enemies, and with the first part where we are not equipped to fight them really, and the game is like, oh yeah, here, just in case you didn't know, now that you died a bunch of times to enemies and barely got out of it, here's the controls of this game. Ah, okay, cool.
Now what do we got here?
Was not a good start, but at least we know now how the game works, and it will not be as it was in the first run. Kitchen garden key. Turn on the lights. Unlike Skrillex says, we turn on the lights, not turn off the lights. It's a good track. Recommend listening to it. Dog Blood is a good band. Skrillex and Boys Noise. We always found that Boys Noise sounds like you know what, but it's maybe that's what it means. Like musicians always are like, fuck you, that's how I name myself, how I name my music, and we respect that the shit out of it. Like it's yeah. Just give society the middle finger. Do what you want. If it doesn't hurt anyone else, don't give a shit about societies, how they feel about what you chose as your name, what your gender is, what you like to wear. It's none of their business. They think it is, but it isn't. Oops. Right, we have to go here first. So we can't go up there.
I need the key.
Huh? Wasn't it? Didn't we go? That's not where we went. Oh, wait a second. So here's a tree.
Big tree to fit inside a conservatory. Huh? What?
Yeah, we hear voices coming from that thing. Ah, right, the key was here, sorry. Forgot. Yep. Correct. So now we have that key. Now we go here. Right, it was in that destroyed pod. So, for anyone who thinks it's a bit fast to watch,
Don't mind if I do.
you probably should watch our Emily Hardwood playthrough first on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube. Since there we take our time, don't know how the game works, and this is a more fast-paced.
Every day your silence.
We had that already. It's probably the same text too. So
What was that?
some... Ah, he has a different flask, as you can see, for his alcohol. This is not the first game where drinking alcohol, not pouring it over your wound. Drinking alcohol is a medkit. It is also the case in Shadows of the Damned, and there it actually makes sense because they go to hell, literally, and in hell, stuff that would usually poison you, which alcohol is a poison, heals you. And normal stuff probably poisons you. So that's why the stronger the alcohol, the more it helps you. So absinthe, for example, with like 80%, 90%, whatever, is the strongest healing item in the game. Was there something here in the corner? With me in the corner. Ah, we need to... Did we go there first, or did we go down? Like, let's go down first. Like, think we went here first, right? Like, check what here is. What is here? English, whatever. 3 pistol bullets. We got so much ammo here. Ooh.
I need the key.
He is very okay to her. He's not like the 1920s or 1930s, is it? Like 1930 or so? He's not the guy from the time who would probably be shitty to women and like that sexist, misogynist, disgusting piece of shit that you would expect from games that are like, you know, I made those characters because that was how they were at the time, you know. And we appreciate it if it is not the case. Like, you could say at the beginning of the game that the way the characters are made, that they're all so nice and did not detect any racism, but like, you know, that it is not like a reflection of the time, that it is maybe an exception, or that it is your fiction, that you...
I need the key.
How you wrote the characters, how you wanted the story in the time to be. So, and instead of like, we appreciate that more as in having...
It's wedged shut.
As in having characters that are assy like it was common at the time. And then just say, yeah, like, I just wanted to make characters who are as shitty as many people were at the time, you know? So we appreciate it more if... Whoops.
Desetto, the old plantation building, was ready to fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray. Seeing how the staff couldn't even be bothered with answering the door, Detective Carnby figured they would just head inside and grab Jeremy. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her uncle.
Yeah, we would if we could, but we don't even know where to go.
Sunday.
We had Lottie's diary already. A map is very good.
Nice.
Piazza key. Sorry if that is incorrect pronunciation, Multi. But like, nobody here learns Italian and German, like very few people. We knew one. She was like our parents' generation. But like that, it doesn't come too often. People learn Italian.
need the key.
And even if so, most Germans would not give a shit about speaking any other language than German correctly. Not even their own. It's like Germans don't give a shit about any language. We do, but like most here don't.
Thanks.
Not even German.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can. Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Heartwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hotwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you, get back to your rooms. McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam. All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have said like speaking correctly, because like there are slangs and just speak a language in any way. But what we meant is like that Germans really don't give a shit about like speaking in an understandable way.
Every night the dark man.
We had that text already.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would have killed a guy to throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one. All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray.
Okay, we
Come
get the
on, let's
feeling
go.
that it is not really a
I'm coming.
different campaign, that it is more like the same shit from a different perspective. from like the perspective of the
Hartwood.
character.
Emily?
At least it feels like that.
What the hell is going on? Where am I?
It feels like it's just the same stuff, but like different character. Hopefully we're wrong. But it's just a bit too similar already. Like, sure, it is still the beginning, but as you could see, we had the cutscene. First, it was like he was talking and she was like kind of mesmerized by that painting, and then he cut it out for her and she was like, what happened? And then he disappeared, the room changed, we were here in this swampy ghost town, whatever. Okay, it's Louisiana, so it's swampy. But no, what we meant was, it's like this swamp ghost town here, and now the same cutscene happened, but just with him in her position. Not like from his perspective as it was for him in that cutscene. No, it was the same stuff happening, just with the character swapped. So we're pretty sure that this is not a different campaign already. Maybe we're wrong. We hope we are wrong. Because it would be cool to see it from like his perspective, what he did during the time. But we think it is just the same story with a different character. So since we know what to do here now, we just run for it. Yeah, we couldn't dodge that. It's like they made it really impossible to dodge that attack.
What the hell is going on?
Sorry.
Okay.
So woo! That was a masterful dodge 2 times in a row. We are used to this game. Nah. Sorry that we felt like fucking around. Key?
I can't go that way.
My weapon broke.
Where's the key supposed to be? We don't remember where it was. Yeah.
Christ, what the hell was that?
Right? What's the key in that weird alley here? Where's the third enemy? Did we lose it? We lost it a long time ago. Okay, no. What? English is the best language ever invented. Like, you can shit on its grammar and everything else. That's totally valid, 100%. But what we mean is, like, there is so much shit you can say, and it's That's not the case in German. Like, we have jokes too. Like, the joke that we are not funny is just wrong. Like, we do have humor, our own. But like, it's just not, our language is not built for making jokes like that all the time. It's possible, but it's not like built into the language, basically. German wants to be precise, so you have less stuff that means multiple things, so you can make funny jokes, and it's like we can make jokes too, but like with less confusion. Like it's a bit harder to construct stuff. Nice. We didn't activate any aim assist, but it must be active since you could see that was not us aiming that good with the controller.
I need the key.
Yeah, if we knew where it is. Where did we get the key in the beginning? We don't remember. Like, we thought we got it in the alley, but apparently not. Ew, wait a second. Didn't we talk to some Baptiste here? Baptiste? No, Baptiste, sorry. Oops. Names. See? We thought we remembered correctly, but was the key like here? Somewhere. Yeah. Ah, okay, never mind. Ah, we should have gone into... whoops. That was the end. We thought it was at a corner of the street, like at the T or cross corners. But, junctions. That's the... Like, we thought it was there, but no. Apparently it was...
Carnby. They're not the good kind.
Weird.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pack put the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, Carnby?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, Carnby. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Okay, what we already appreciate from this campaign is that you have a different dialogue. Where everyone was like, Emily, don't talk to you. No. Everyone seems to like to talk to him already, and is like talks to him much more. So you get different dialogue, and that's cool. Yep. Appreciate that very much if at least games give you replay value. Hello? Hello?
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
So that's cool. Whoops. Welcome back, Sib. Hope everything was going well, whatever you were doing.
Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
Okay, dokie. See, when you know what to do here, it's really. We love this game. It's just we would. Oh, so in hindsight, what would we criticize now that like the tutorials in the beginning were a bit misplaced, kinda like you get hit and you fail and you get frustrated as hell, and then the game is like, oh, afterwards, just remembered, this is the controls. Ah, okay, cool. Ah, thank you. Now, so like, maybe pause the game if the player has like tutorials enabled. Then pause the game. Tell them, hey, there's an enemy. This is the button you use for this. This is the button you use for this.
It's the talisman.
And not let them like fail to figure shit out. It would be really good. So this thing we will need all the time throughout the story. That would be nice. And like the fight at the end against that thingy was a bit bitchy. Like,
I think it's meant for the talisman.
so don't remember what the code here was. It's in the text here, right? 358 was it? Okay.
I think it needs numbers. Like
wait a second. Huh?
Coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Was it 358 or 853? Oh, whoops. 3. Why is it? Ah, it's this. Okay, okay, never mind.
It's showing something.
Could have been the other way around.
Where is that?
It's hard to tell.
Huh.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French Quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
They really have different dialogues in those cutscenes. Do we think it's worth a second playthrough? Really? Just to show you those. And to have some
Detective
content to play through.
How did you... Where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something with this talisman. I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later.
Ah, interesting.
This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea.
We know that the French Quarter is a part of New Orleans.
How the talisman works.
Like, we kind of remember the different areas of New Orleans because of Mafia 3. That game plays in New Orleans.
I need the key.
Batiste's key is not helpful. Oh, wait a second. We can look at the map which door... Yes.
While Detective Carnby was grateful to be back at Derceto, he was eager to test his hypothesis. After having suffered through that sinister world, dressed as the French Quarter, Jeremy's writing could be read much more literally. What if Jeremy used his talisman to actually visit those places he mentioned in the book? Carnby felt certain that this was the answer. He wouldn't find Jeremy hiding inside Derceto. He would be in one of those other worlds. And to follow in his steps, Carnby would have to investigate the old clock and the boiler and find out what part they played.
Okie dokie. So now we look at the map. Wait a second. Up.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana.
Nice.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Hey, good day to you, Yumi. How are you doing? Lovely to see you as always.
What is going on?
Yeah, physically we're not really well,
What
and
happened?
mentally is...
Everything's normal again? All right.
We still don't see a way out of this situation. Like, we're trying to grasp at straw or whatever is the English expression, but we're trying to grasp at straws and see if we can move anything. It's not completely over yet, but it might very well be. Like, it's just we're trying our best to get out of this situation. Technically, if we had money, we could get out of this, but yeah. Maybe we need to click that to be able to interact with this. But glad you're okay.
Got it.
So we put up this ladder, so we haven't... Yeah, we need money to move, and if you have no money and you're disabled, you can't work somewhere, then you need money from others, and you get very little in this country, and maybe even nothing in others, so it's...
Huh.
So it's not great, really. Like, we have a good reason to move to, like, 2 places. We would say one more than the other. But it's so hard to convince your government to be like, hey, this is better for us. There we have better options for, like, anything. Doctors, for everything. For living alive. And, oops. But they're like, is that really necessary? Do you really need this? Really, 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 really? And you're like, yeah, really, 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 really. Yeah, 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 yeah. And that's what we're trying to convince them now in April, that they understand it's not just that we want to move for reasons that we even have to give them reasons they can understand. Like, moving should not cost money. Just let us get our shit shipped. Or, like, rent or shit like that.
It's wedged shut.
Where did we need to put this?
Huh? What?
Ah. Ow! Yeah. Oh, yeah, we couldn't open the door for some dumb... We couldn't open the door for some dumb reason. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Ah! We killed an enemy with fire and got an achievement. Yeah, they don't feel like our emotional stability is important. So, we don't want to say what our situation is, but it is so shitty. We really don't want to live if we have to endure this for the next decades. We don't want to live through this. So, we need a different situation, which is possible.
You know, Mr. Waits,
And it's not even far away. At least one place is not too far away, really.
It's stained. Looks like some kind of rock. It's another plate for the talisman. Like the other one that's broken and missing some pieces.
Was it not that we needed to go here? Was it somewhere else? Like, all our government here really cares about, and that's what they tell us all the time, is that they only care that we get made into a productive member of society. Fuck this society and fuck productivity. We do not care.
In my kitchen.
Ooh.
I assure you.
I'm sorry, I
promise
didn't...
you, Mr. Hartwood is
I was just
nowhere
looking
near my
for-
kitchen, and neither should you be. Don't make me
I
kick
didn't
you
mean
out
to-
of this house.
Sorry.
Now get out.
Yeah.
Interesting. Think we didn't have that cutscene with Emily. That's...
I need the key.
Yeah, but the thing is, where did we need that plate? What did we need that plate for again? What was it for? We do not really remember, game. It was for something, but we don't know what it was. Could have been anything. What was it again?
It's wedged shut.
Like, they always tell us just like that they just want to make a productive member of society out of us, and why can't we do that here? Because that's not how we see our life happening. We just don't want to work ourselves to death and then had no friends, no relationship, and just like made some capitalists richer. Like, huh? They don't even care what we would like to do if we even say like, okay, yeah, but that's not even important to them. Just that we do something, pay taxes and shut the fuck up. That's the only thing they really care about. Okay, we need to consult the map because we don't know what the game wants. How do we get there? We can get there through the library, which is here, right? Right. We're already here. But we couldn't open it. Cannot be solved yet. And we cannot go there yet because it is cut off, right? The stairs were cut off. Oh god. Ah, fuck you. Wait a second. How was there a hallway? Oh. Is... So, was it this sign? Think so, right?
Yeah, sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
That's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, a girl about yay high?
I can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. But we can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
Looks like everything's back to normal here.
Right, that's for later.
Emily's here.
Sorry, oops. Door can't be opened. Yeah.
I need the key.
Like the thing is, our situation is shittier than we can describe it without giving away information we do not want to give.
This must be the clock that Jeremy found. Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some. I need the key.
If it wasn't for the collection of peculiar statues, the old astronomical clock would draw every eye in the room. To Carnby, it wasn't the intricate clockwork that stood out, but the odd-looking plate on the inside. It reminded him of the ritual bench in Miss Jackson's seance room, where he had manipulated the talisman to open a door back to Deseto. He wanted to try to replicate the procedure, but found that the inner part of the plate was broken. He would have to find the missing pieces and put the plate back together.
So... Yeah, but there is really nothing we can do with our current situation. And since the stuff we have to endure is just... we can't. And if then nothing changes for the next decades, this is not... we're already suffering and it's hard to keep ourselves from just... taking the exit. Wink wink.
I need the key.
So, if we have to endure this the next decades, no. We struggled too much already. We need a vast improvement of our situation.
Saw your notice in the boiler room.
I need the key.
Dr. Elmore.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy.
Paul, you're right about...
But we have one more. We have one more try we can make, but if that in April doesn't work, then we don't know what else to do. We don't know what else to do.
Huh. How eccentric. I did it. What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy.
What
or
was
star
it again?
constellations.
I think it was this. Was it this and this? Was it not? Okay.
Got it.
Yep. This shit here is solved already because because the game is like, yeah, you don't need it anymore. Like, we can't tell anyone what it is. We're not the... I didn't choose my name for no reason. But like, it's... Our mental health depends on it.
I think I've seen this somewhere. What the hell is going on?
Wait a second. Was here. This was it here? Yeah. This was here. But nothing is...
There was something in the commonplace book about this. I think the clock broke. Or maybe it just stopped at a very precise place.
Huh? We don't understand the sentence. Ever try visualizing him? Who's him? Trying to experience how it would feel where you prefer to be. Who's him? Who are we trying to visualize? Huh? We do not understand what you mean. So, whoops, what did we get?
Detective Carnby had a hard time understanding what had happened. It did feel similar to when he was pulled into the French Quarter, but with less power and purpose. Did he cause this, or was it something else?
Yeah, how it would feel if you were living where you... Yeah, we try to do that. We do that all the time. We daydream way too much of having the power to just move somewhere else and what we would do and such. And it kind of sucks if you spend too much time on that, but it's all you can do. So
Emily's here.
we can't stop doing it because it's helpful. Whoops. We don't know the numbers game. Oh, where the numbers written? Oh, they were written on here. Whoops. 3. So it's 3, 4, 6.
There's a picture in the black glass. It's showing me something. It's the hallway outside Jeremy's room.
Like, it feels so nice to imagine. We do that all the time, even doing streaming when we play games. That's maybe why we get distracted. Another reason why we get distracted sometimes, because we imagine how it would be, what we could do, how happy things would make us. But
I made it. I entered another one of Jeremy's memories. Ugh.
so yeah, we do that all the time. We can't say what that place is, or what the two places are
May 1923.
where we would like to be. But yeah, we do that so often. It is kind of what keeps us alive, and we are not exaggerating. Because as much as we cherish like the things we have, the people we know, it's the situation here is hard, unbearable. But who wants to hear about that? So, yeah. And the only person who was helping us instead of actively trying to make it shittier for us quit, or is about to quit. So if that happens, we are
Locked.
Fucked. Like that much. So already excited for that. Life is awesome, right? You have no options, no money, and everyone blames it on you. At least society, that's how we feel with society. Yeah, yeah. We even looked for luxury apartments in that city we want to move to. One was only 3 million.
There's something missing.
That's a steal. 3 million. It was just for jokes, because no landlord in Germany wants to rent out to someone who's disabled and without a job. That's like, that's the worst you can be in Germany. Unemployed? Ugh. That they don't burn you alive is probably their
There's something missing.
probably too much work, you know? It would cost money. Ugh. Even though it would probably save them money if they just like, instead of just pretending they give a single shit about us because they give us a few $100 each month to live, that they would just like, ah, okay, oh right, we could go here. We cannot? Huh? Oh, we would definitely like for that city. There are apartment swap offers and sites, which is not a thing like in smaller rural areas. And we would love to take those offers and be like, oh yeah, move in here and we get your apartment in that city. Oh fuck, we almost said something we shouldn't have. Oh good, good. We would love to, but who wants to move that far away into like the area here? Don't think anyone would like to, and it's very much understandable. Wouldn't do it either. Like the other place here in Germany is just because we have friends there. There is so much like we have a whole list of shit why we want to go there, why we want to live there. It's the more possible alternative because moving to the US for a very good reason is it's probably we could also wish for a fucking unicorn that is equally as doable for someone like us. So it's like another place in Germany is 10,000 times more realistic, unfortunately. Welcome back, Sib. To do with something on a different platform. That's fine. Hope everything went well. Oh, bitch. You wanna get some... If you wanna get some beating, you can. But we would like to not do that since we know what to do here. Ooh. Shovel. Oh yeah. Nice. With a pipe we can do a William Birkin, but with a shovel, did we get any important key item here, or was that just a... You know, you can go in here because it's cool. Was it really just that? Really? Huh. That's, oh. So we came from there. Oh god. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Oh god. Hey, we did it! We are brave.
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
Was there nothing in here? Was it just a waste of time and bullets? Pistol bullets. Okay, that's good. We like bullets and guns. Did we get a key here and we just...
As his pride faded, Detective Carnby was left with a feeling of unease. He had successfully managed to enter a whole new world. How could this be? And why did he accept this so readily? One thing was clear. There were no answers to be found by standing around questioning reality. Knowing only what he read in the commonplace book, Carnby headed off to look for Jeremy in the hateful mound.
We know? So nothing was in here. Right? It would be so cool if we could make a living on playing video games. That would be so nice. Like... Oh, ah, that's not what we meant to do! No! We meant to grab one of those. Like, yeah, we are body blocked. We are body blocked. Can we please get... Oh, cool. We got pushed into objects. That, yeah, fuck you, game. We got pushed into objects. Yeah, that's so our fault. Yeah. Game, be less buggy. Don't blame it on the player. Like, sorry, we couldn't move out of there because we thought we got body blocked. Apparently we did not. We just got pushed into objects and couldn't move again. As you could see, like we were standing on something and couldn't get off that thing. Woo! Ah! Yeah, we would like to game. Ah, thank you. Yep.
All right. Now what?
Tough cloth. That we use on this here, right? Don't lose the head. Hat. Sorry. If you're wondering what the snack is, it is peanut flips. That's what it says on the packaging. Looks like little peanut worms.
What's that thing?
Oh, much love to you, Sage. Much love to you. We hope that with spreading kindness and love and understanding, lending people an ear, hear their stories, how are you feeling, and we really care. It's that we hope we make a difference in this world. That someone is like, oh, finally I have someone who listens, I can tell my story. Maybe it can make for someone like a huge difference. No, just trying to make the world a better place. Oh, no matter how...
Don't come any closer. I'm armed.
Get that thing out of my face.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just a detective trying to find something called Tarawea.
You after Jeremy too? Why?
I'm working for his niece. She wants to make sure he's all right.
He might be unharmed, but far from all right. He's a curse upon Deseto.
Here we go again.
Quiet.
Oh, we got a very different cutscene with with Emily. Huh. This is cool to play. We think we definitely play. This is absolutely play it to the end. So cool to see his side of the story. Even though it's just character swap and it's sad, like we hope that what the game told us in the beginning sounded like it would be two sides of the same medallion, but it is just character swap and you get like different cutscenes, but it's still cool and we love the game. This is so much our thing. Like the location is perfectly chosen to our taste. We love swampy areas. We would love to see the bayou and...
Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts by Juan Luis Jorge.
To act is in itself divine. Even the slightest movement of our hand is evidence of our soul in motion.
Oh, sorry.
It was a bust. The oil rig and the hateful mound led him nowhere closer to finding Jeremy. Carnby was sure he had struck gold when he found Jeremy's bag, but it was just a trap set by Lottie, another of Desetto's orderlies. Things got out of hand real quick, but somehow Carnby managed to find his way back to Desetto none the wiser. At least it was one item off his list. Now he had to figure out what to do with the boiler.
And thank you, Yumi. It means a lot if you think that. That you think that. It really does.
It's wedged shut. It worked.
The Barlow land.
It worked. Jeremy? What the hell is going on here? Where's the body?
We need one more piece, and that we probably get in the sitting room. We assume. I do mean it. Not even come over here to watch you. Huh? The last part of the sentence, we don't know what... Huh? Huh? We're trying to understand it. We're sorry. It's...
Carnby didn't know what to make of the grotesque vision of the dead clerk. Was he dead? Or was it all fiction?
Yeah, we do use that too, so it's not too... Huh? Eh. Yeah, you have to talk slowly for those things always, because they are not the smartest things in the world. They're called smartphones, but they're not what we would consider an actual smart device, you know?
Detective Carnby, how good of you to come. Let me pour you a drink.
What happened here? This place looks like it was hit by a bomb.
Welcome to the madhouse, Detective.
Thanks. Did the ceiling just collapse?
I heard it was something in the attic, something that was supposed to happen but didn't. How that could have such consequences is beyond me. The truth is, I don't know why the room looks like this. But I bet your friend Jeremy does.
You know where I could find him?
Oh, somewhere in his past, I suppose. He keeps going on about that mysterious dark man. I think he is hiding from him. Or maybe he's with him. I can't really keep up. I don't worry much. Take a look around this room. You may think it looks spectacularly devastated, but I just think it's finally found its stride. It fits perfectly with the state of this place and its loonies. The same goes for the nonsense with Jeremy. In my eyes, we've finally managed to match the wild ride inside all of us.
Well, I'm happy you find the evening so harmonious. I hope you don't mind me setting things right. Jeremy's business, that is. This room looks beyond my capabilities.
Good luck, Detective. Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. Evening, miss.
Oh, that means so much, Yumi. We just muted the microphone and then we scream penis loud. Because we don't want to talk into the cutscenes. We found it funny. Medicine box key. We do remember where it is. Can't open it from here. But yeah, for us there are also two people we watch simultaneously if we have to.
There's more of that aggressive
because
rot.
like they're streaming at the same time and they're so important to us.
On the commonplace of evil.
Oops. We got another key. Medicine in the city. We still have the city. So it was not here. There was a bathroom. It was here. So there we get the medicine, which we need for the puzzle in Carnby. Good day to you.
Ruth seemed like a handful, Her talk about Jeremy and the Dark Man made it sound like she might know something of importance, but ultimately, it felt like a dead end.
How are you doing, Sandy? Still sick? Aw. Hope you feel better soon. Really. Was it here? No. It was here. The battle is legendary.
This must be that kid's
Don't you?
room. Why does she seem so familiar? Huh. What you got there? You drawing something?
Nothing special. I'm just bored.
Do I know you from somewhere?
I remember you, Mr. Carnby.
From where?
Don't touch that. Cassandra wouldn't like it. She wouldn't like it at all.
Do you know where she is?
I'd rather not talk about it. It makes me upset. Besides, she'll be back after the Feast of St. John.
You think?
Yup. It's all on the page, Mr. Carnby. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
All right.
I'm gonna go now if that's okay. I don't like to stay too long in the same place. Mr. McCoffey might find me.
Hey. Is he mean to you?
Not everyone needs to be saved, Mr. Carnby. You should know that by now.
Miss Bo.
It's another one of those strange padlocks. So this is where Cassandra Beauregard ended up. For some reason, I thought she died years ago. There's more of that rot again, like it's guiding me to do something. But what? The rot made the shape of a snake. There must be something important to find here. Maybe it has something to do with the numbers on the labels.
The medicine bottles had stains of rot on the labels,
Oh, are we
suggesting
still
some
muted?
greater
Oh shit.
shape. They just needed to be put in the right order. But for what purpose?
There's something missing.
Typical, try to play a game, it crashes. Do a graphic card update, go to relaunch the game. Nope, game launch has an update, it never yeah, it's difficult. Huh? Oh right, she closed the kitchen. Now we have that picture again, where we it was that I think it was upside down, right? The church was upside down. It was like kind of like this or so. Where does this feel so wrong? Right, that's how it was. So it felt wrong. So now this fits. Oh. So, wait a second, this was here. This was here. Oh, whoops. No? Oh, right. That was stupid. Huh? Is that not correct? Was it Yeah, wasn't that picture the other way around? Oh, sorry. We thought the picture was the other way around. Maybe it was. 579. Okay.
Glass is showing another room. Must be a way to another one of Jeremy's memories.
You find it infuriating, yeah. Where do we want to go? Because we don't want to go upstairs. Ah, okay, never mind.
I knew it. I knew it would work. You're getting good at this, Carnby. Maybe a little too good at this. The Hartwood's family crypt. Emily's family must have deeper roots in New Orleans than I thought. I figured she was a Yankee like me. What's this? Now what do we got here? Got it.
Oh. We lost a bullet! Everyone run! No, we're just getting the bullet back. But didn't we just find bullets? Did we not find bullets just now? Somewhere? We thought we found bullets. Bullets. So we need 3 for that. We came from there, so we go here. How does our health look like? Good enough. Oh, what? Cute, right? They're so cute. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I wonder why they... Yeah, look. Because they look different, they need a hug. If you want to hug them, you can slash hug and then... don't know what they're called actually, what their actual name is, but... You know, if you want to give them a hug from a safe distance, you can do so. We would give hug commands, but we never want to tab out of games if we don't have to. Did you know you can sneak? Sorry, we forget to sneak all the time. If you have trouble beating the boss, try reducing its HP to 0. Is always where we want to just slap the developer as hard as possible. La 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 la. Yeah. No way. Right? It's when developers think they're funny, then... Ah! No. Okay, come here, bitch. Okay, Whee! Do we get ammunition? No, we don't. We do not. Ooh. What's this? Ammunition. Where did we come from? Who are you? Where do you come from? It's from a music track. Who has that from an old alien movie? Not the xenomorph, like aliens. So still haven't watched it, but we definitely want to. Like, we love horror movies and we love old movies too. It's also so funny in old movies when you have like that guy, that actor that is who's definitely in his 30s, mid 30s minimum. And then he's playing a 17-year-old. He's twice as old. And he's supposed to be a teenager. Young, and then everyone is like, young man, da, 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 da. And you're like, yeah. It's not convincing. Don't want to be mean to games, but it's not exactly convincing. Yeah, it's not like in modern stuff where the teenager is a few years older. No, in old movies they're twice as old, and they're trying to pass them as teenagers. Instead of just like actually casting teenagers, like showing them what they have to do, like training them a bit or whatever. It's they were just like, oh yeah, let's take someone who's like twice as old. Sure, yeah, that's convincing. 100%. Yeah, it's really the how do you do, fellow kids? Like, what the fuck? That's not a teenager. It's really the how do you do, fellow kids shit. Oh, fuck. Oops. Okay. Need a different weapon. La la la. Woo! Ah, okay. Okay. I should get into acting. Yeah, you would be a great teenager. Like, we think we kind of know how old you are around, so, like, approximately, so you would make a great teenager, yeah. We know how you look like. It's... In an old movie, you would be a teenager. It's, always super convincing. But no, you're a great person. It's just like, it's so funny that they try to pass people twice as old as teenagers. Like, sure, okay, so one of our favorite shows in the past was Married with Children. The Al Bundy show. Yeah? And the daughter, the actor of the daughter, was... When she played the 16-year-old, she was like... in her somewhere in her 20s. I think she was even mid-20 or so, like 25 or so, and or like she was a few years older for sure, and we were like, yeah, but like we still liked the show at the time, so is that even correct? Nope. It's an amazing show. It is still, until today, our favorite sitcom. We always liked sitcoms, and yeah, a bunch of them have like really transphobic stuff. Like, one of the worst shows is Big Bang Theory because it's full of homophobia, transphobia, and shit. But Married with Children was really, really... We loved it, and you know, it's a really cool show. It's still today, it's our favorite sitcom. Like, they have all their flaws for sure, but it was always our favorite. Al Bundy was always the fuck it guy, you know, and that is life for us today. Still, it's the like, sure, it was the like the wife doesn't do things, but she is actually cool. She's like, if you want get shit done, do it yourself. So we loved her. We loved her. Peggy was amazing. She was like, if you want to get shit done, do it yourself. Oh, fuck. Ah. Ah. Okay. Sorry. Streamers talk a lot. Ah. Ah. Sorry, we took the wrong turn. For reasons not known to us. We took the wrong turn. That's also a great movie series, Wrong Turn. Also, yeah, we love horror movies, but almost missed it.
Now, what do we got here?
The shoe store gags are, they were so good that like it was always the thing that he hated his job as a women's shoe. That was always, we watched it in German, like a women's shoe salesman, and he hated his job.
Oh God, that's over.
And then he watched TV. Do you know what America's most hated job is? And Al was like, yeah, women's shoe salesman. And he was like, yeah, yeah. So good. Of course it was his job. Of course it was his. It was so good. That show was always just making fun of him and his life situation. And he played that role so good. And he was lazy. The show didn't say that Peggy's job was to do those things. He was just lazy. He was lazy as fuck. And he didn't want to do stuff himself. Oh. We didn't see her in the first playthrough. Interesting. Yeah, he just wanted her to do the things, and she was like, nah. You know. And the women had their alliance, you know. It was kind of funny. I loved it. That's where we came from just now. Ah, okay, that's what we were looking for. Damn. Couldn't find this location here. Was there ammunition that we didn't pick up? Yeah, he never wanted. He just wanted time with the boys, and just like, he didn't even want someone else. He wanted Peggy, but he always showed that he wanted her, but Al was Al.
Huh.
Oh God. Oh God, what was it? Oh, right. Every one of those has to look up. So this is here, 100%. So this must be up. Oops. We were too fast for the game. No. The man was exhausted. But they loved each other.
Please don't touch her. Jeremy. What are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you.
I know, it's all a big mess. No one understands. I'm just trying to keep evil at bay. Just for a little while longer.
You've got to come back with me. Your niece is waiting at Tercero.
Emily? Why would you... My letter. I keep making it worse.
What is going on, Jeremy? How is any of this happening?
I made a terrible promise with someone.
The Dark Man. Who is he?
No, don't say his name. He can hear us. He's always listening.
Jeremy, I need to understand what is going on.
Good day, TZ. How are you doing?
When the sun rises, I will be chained in his sunken desert temple for an eternity. But at least the evil about to awaken and to settle won't harm anyone outside of that cursed place.
You're acting crazy, Jeremy. I want to help.
There's nothing you can do.
Then what's all the business about Tarawea? Why did you want to go there?
I can't go there. I'm not allowed.
But you wanted to. Can I go? Tell me, will it help me to break your pact? Is there something there that would help?
Why would you give me hope? That's so cruel.
Okay, sounds like we're onto something here. What should I—
Look out! Behind you! Run! Don't let him take you!
Yeah, it's a very different cutscene for him than it is for her. It's just doing good, just good vibe day. Oh, happy to hear that. Only hungry. Yeah, we're always hungry.
I've seen so many strange occurrences lately. Memories explode into existence and then burn out like tired glass bulb filaments. Dreamscapes crash down from the stars and sink into the sea. Doors that lead to nowhere and absolutely everywhere at once. With all this reverie, I want to think there's a chance that you found a way to remain alive in some way I cannot fathom. Just like I've learned to navigate with my talisman. Maybe you, with all your knowledge, you somehow knew a way to find me again. Perhaps in Tarawea. Oh, my love. Jeremy.
Like, how was the day? Don't know if we accomplished something today, but we will see. It's really hopeless at the moment.
She's dead. No matter how she died,
It's
she looks
really
peaceful
hopeless at the moment.
Will I need to?
The Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
The small things, yeah. Hope so too. We will see in April. Friday is our birthday. We will see in April if something changes. This Friday, by the way. So,
A telescope lens. Why would he lock it
becoming
up?
old now and don't want to. But you can't run away from it. Where was our lens again?
Jeremy had found a way to enter Tarawea, but he wasn't allowed to go. He knew deep down that it was impossible for him to cross that threshold. Instead, he hoped that Perosi would go in his place and burn his library to the ground so he could start again. But she never got the chance. Perosi had her own problems, her own demons, and she died suddenly one day without warning. Holding the telescope lens in his hands, Detective Carnby suspected what it was. At least a part of the key to that paradise Jeremy so desperately wanted to see. Curious what he would find, he felt eager to put the lens to use.
Yeah, we need to look on the map to see where that was again. Game doesn't want to tell us. That's amazing. It was in no. It's like we like our birthday because it's the only day throughout the year where we treat ourselves more than shit. So That's not where the thing is. That's not where the thing is. God, where do we need to go? Was that in her room? God, where is that room? A library drawing room? Oh, thank you, Lee. You too. We're happy we're building the community we wanted to build. I think it was here. Ah, fuck. We messed it up. Oops.
Whoa.
Now we are in Tarawea. Oh, right. We have to solve this first. Didn't remember that it happens right at the start, but apparently it does. So 941.
Whoa, what's going on? It's dialing in something all on its own and it's showing the way to another memory? Where is that?
Fireplace, yeah. That was upstairs, we think. That is still locked. So it was not there. And much love to everyone. This game is so cool.
It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot.
How do we get there again into the mezzanine? Could go there from the... sorry, it's now around that and blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is our second playthrough with just the second of the. You have two characters you can play, and the story is very much the same. You just get different cutscenes with the people you interact with throughout. That's where we need to be. You just get like different cutscenes, a bit different dialogue with them. So it's worth playing a second time, we would say. But it's not our first playthrough, no. That's why we go so quickly through everything, because we already know where the things are, mostly. It's just that the house is a bit confusing, so.
I'm glad to see you made it. I had my doubts, but the hope you instilled has yet abandoned me.
I guess this must be Tarawea. Who are you?
My name is Juan Luis Jorge, and this is indeed the convent of Tarawea. You'll have to excuse me, but Yermi never got your name.
The name's Edward Carnby. I'm a private investigator. You're not a patient, are you?
No. I'm the author of a book that Yermi once found important.
How does that work? Are you part of this memory as well? Is this even a memory?
I think calling me a manifestation of Yermi's subconscious would be more correct. And so is the convent of Tarawea. I'm a man Yermi has never met, and we are in a place that he has never been.
Okay. So are you here to guide me or something?
I have no more purpose than you do. I simply am. I will happily help you, of course, if I'm able.
If you are already somehow part of Jeremy, why did he want to come here? Isn't he sort of here already?
Yermi wanted to come here because it's a representation of his mind at peace. When Dr. Gray asks him to find his focus during his sessions, this far-flung convent is what Yermi imagines. He is under the impression that if he could physically come here, he would reach a perfect equanimity. A spiritual apotheosis.
You don't think it would work?
Yermi subconsciously knows it's just wishful thinking. He can't come here. Despite the pathways opened by the dark man between their Seto and Yermi's psyche, it's simply not possible.
But I'm here.
Indeed. It's a shame it's just another place for you, Detective. Otherwise, you could have become a Buddha.
Always a bridesmaid, never a blushing bride. Am I right?
Yes, I suppose so. You'll have to chase enlightenment elsewhere.
So what's the next best thing? What can I do here?
You should seek out the convent library and try to find the truth about Yermi's relationship with the Dark Man. It's the sort of knowledge he represses and is unable to reflect on.
Will it tell me how to break the pact?
Perhaps. At least you'll have something to confront Yermi with.
Wait, why can't you just tell me?
I don't know such things. You'd be better off consulting the texts of Dr. Freud if you want such answers.
No thanks, I hate shrinks.
There is another thing you should know about the library. He is here as well. The Dark Man has been working his way through the text for a long time.
He's here? How am I supposed to get past him?
Be careful, Detective.
Oh, jeez, it's just perfect.
To answer your question, you mean no, we have never played any Alone in the Dark game. Not the 2008 one and not any of the really old ones. This is our first one. But we still like it. We thought, like, why not? Probably everyone would have said, like, oh yeah, play the old ones first. We didn't know, like, we wanted to see if this is even a kind of story that we enjoy, and we do. We very much do. So maybe we'll play the older ones sometime too. And the 2008 one we are supposed to play on console because the PC version is technically playable, but like from what we heard and saw in someone's streams, it is like playing Silent Hill Homecoming, where we had to download a unofficial patch from a Russian guy to temporarily fix the game, then uninstall the patch again because that broke another thing, and then like get past that area to play the game. So if that's the case, we'd rather play the console version if it's more stable. Yeah, it was that's why we played Silent Hill Homecoming till the end before we got it on console. But we got lucky that our local game shop guy got us
There's something missing.
the console version of Homecoming so we could play it on stream. The PC version is just it's broken in a way that that's not fun to do on stream. Like, if outside of stream, it's still annoying, but it's doable. So, yeah. Remember playing the second game, it was fun but difficult. Ah. Yeah, maybe we will play the old ones too. We love to play old games from time to time. It's just like, whatever we feel right now, what we need emotionally. And this here was new, so we wanted to play this one.
Why do you have to manifest your worst fears, Jeremy?
Sorry, game, sorry. Again, we took the wrong fucking yeah. It was not our intention to do that. It just happened. We are fucking sorry. We always take the wrong way. Okay. Okay, apparently as soon as you go in there, you will die. Okay, that didn't happen to us when we played Emily. I know why it happens now. It's... Ah, fuck, before we can interact with it. Okay, so before we can interact with that thing, he just dies from darkness. Which, yeah. We don't know where we need to go, but last time it was just interacting with that fucking thing. Game over. That was it. But this time it is apparently... Ah. It is weird. That was not what the game did last time. Sorry. It's... I don't know why he was just standing next to that thing and waiting for us. That he didn't do last time. Oh, we just didn't die? Don't know. But like, at least we didn't just die. That was really weird game. Oh, did we just run in a circle for no? No, we didn't. Okay.
Here's something.
I'm curious about the relationship between the guy you're playing and the girl on the same. Ah, okay.
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear. The New Orleans address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext Shipping Company pressing their contribution. Hey. It's not something to do about.
Detective!
What?
I hope you found what you were looking for. I fear there is no going back.
I was so close. There must be something I can work with. Come on, Carnby, think. Think. Shipping company. Prext. Right.
Good luck, detective.
She had a pretty different story from the cutscenes.
Well, thank God you're here, Detective. Sitting all alone in a place like this. I'd never live it down if the papers got wind of it.
Hey. Ruth, right?
Oh, don't pretend you don't know. I'm sure you have a whole file on me by now, Detective. I suppose we weren't formally introduced. I'm Ruth Talon. Miss Ruth Talon, in case you're wondering.
Edward Carnby.
Enchanté.
You sure?
I had too many already.
Nice. It's good.
I know. I have great taste, Detective. I heard you're trying to break Jeremy's promise to the Dark Man.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that kind of stuff?
No, but it makes you wonder. If he made a promise, can't he simply stand by his words?
Does it sound like she's from New Orleans?
Look, I'm just trying to get Jeremy out of a bad deal, so he'll come back with us to New Orleans.
Well, if all fails.
What are you doing?
It's a sign of submission to the Dark Man. I saw it in a dream once.
What? You don't know the Prext Shipping Company by any chance?
I do. They made big money during the war. Their waterfront office is just over there.
How did you do that?
Do what, Detective? Bonne chance.
Hey, have you seen Emily Hartwood anywhere?
Are you trying to make me jealous, Detective? No, I haven't seen your doll anywhere.
Because we wouldn't be able to tell if she sounds like she's from New Orleans. we wouldn't be able to tell.
Shipping company. According to the book in Tarawea, the Dark Man is connected to a performance that Jeremy went to somewhere in New Orleans. I'm sure I can find the address inside.
Oh, whoa. What the fuck? Do we get some heal?
There must be another way inside.
We thought there was some healing also. Oh, no! Yeah. Could you please let us go? Don't body block us. It's not nice to do that. We do not appreciate it very much. No. Okay. Ah. That is too funny. He mentioned New Orleans after. Yeah, it takes place in and around New Orleans, the game. Or like in memories of New Orleans and around the actual city. We would love to go there. We would love to see so much of the United States because so much we have seen in movies and we would just like to see for ourselves. And no, we don't expect some like movie paradise. We know that actual life is a bit different than what they show you in movies, like the few streets or so. We are aware. It's just like why should we always just stay in the same place? We want to live there and then there and see this, and life is too short to just like live your whole life in some fucking rural area. Our opinion. Like, we want to see so much and experience the world. Ah! Oh god, we didn't see the exit! We are sorry. Ow! Sorry, we didn't find the exit! We are so... Yeah, game! Sorry, we just saw that metal... thing, whatever it's called in English, and it went from left to right. We were like, huh? Where did the exit go? And for some reason it was just... we didn't find it anymore. Because that asshole spawned when we were just trying to, like, use our brain power to exit here, and then that asshole spawned and completely... Okie dokie. Want to visit Japan? Oh, we would also love to visit Japan. There are so many cool places in this world. You can see so much, and then capitalism is like, oh yeah, you're disabled and unemployed. Places you can go. You can go and fuck yourself. How about that? Yeah, it's so sad because it's why. Why is that the only options we have, you know?
Hold on.
Yeah. Can we please grab this bottle? Go, please! Move your fucking ass now. Thank you, Carnby. He is not moving when he is supposed to. Oh god, throat is dry. We drink as much water as we can. If we drink more, then we become one of those bloaters from why did he? Asshole! You went there last time! Okay, different enemy setup? Or are we misremembering? He was not... Oh, okay. Okay, hello! Okay. Where did... Game. It is really interesting where you save. It is really interesting where you say, that is not how the enemies were sitting. And standing last time. That was not the game state. You just put something together that was definitely not the game state. We are sorry if we don't recognize your bullshit that you put together. That was not the game state when you auto-saved. 100% it wasn't. There was no enemy in front of us. That is how you put things together again. And why we got... Fuck. Yeah. So, okay. Why we failed a second time is because we thought you can do more than just slowly walking when you're inside the water with your feet, yeah? We thought you can do more than just slow... Edward, please move. Jesus Christ, it's a bit of water, I can only move slowly. No, you cannot. You can run. Bitch, please use your fucking legs. They are working perfectly fine. You're just walking slowly because it's ugly. It is disgusting. Yes, everybody would agree who has... Everybody would agree with you. It's not pretty. Yeah, sewers are... Ew. Yeah. Everyone would agree. But if you move slowly, just because you stand in water, you will get killed. And then we get angry, and then we will slap you at some point. Okay. Ah! Okay, yeah. Sorry, we've... If you could just fucking do what people tell you. Please. I'm walking through water. I can only move slowly. And most of my actions are not... I cannot perform most actions.
Alright.
Shut the fuck up and do stuff. It's just a bit water around your feet. You're not walking through like hip-high water or some shit. It's just around your feet. You can still perform everything normally. It's a bit water around your feet. That's not an issue. But developers are like, oh no, for the character that's like death. Apparently, yeah, but that doesn't mean it makes sense, you know? That does not. It is not death. It was just a bit water around his feet. It was not literal death just because it has a bit water around his feet. What is it called? Like the foot joints. Like around that area. It's not high enough to make him have issues. Not that much. Like, you know.
Hey,
Ankles, right, the ankles, yes. Ow! Jesus Christ. Ah, we fucking got stuck on a cable. Just because we wanted to reposition ourselves. So the code was... 454. Hello? Oh. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck! Always one too many. 4, 5, 4. Okay, good. Woo!
Gotta go manifesto.
We had that before.
Here we go.
Maybe the
The
authentic...
address where Jeremy first encountered the Dark Man.
Yeah, like... there must have been like some magic... It must have been magic water or some shit. Because normally you would definitely be able to move without any issues. Ah, fuck it, we just leave. Fuck you guys.
Looks like the fog cleared up.
We are not interested in your bullshit anymore. The Black Pharaoh, Temple of Mysteries, Miracles, Dark Magic, and Wonders. That sounds good, especially the dark magic part. We're so in. Can we learn that shit? The powers of darkness? Sounds good. Totally our thing. Like most people like want some shit you see probably in other shows, like. But we love the power of darkness stuff. Well, like in Naruto, it was Shikamaru was his name, right? With the Kagebun, not Kagebunshin, that was Naruto's shit. Kagemane no Jutsu, right? Kagebunshin was the doppelganger stuff, right?
You want to tell me what this is all about?
Welcome, Detective, to the greatest show this side of the Mississippi. Nyarlathotep, the Black Pharaoh, the ancient magician who lived 1,000 lives and wore 1,000 masks.
I can see why you settled on calling him the Dark Man. Saves your breath. So, you got scared by a stage magician, and now he's living inside your head.
You can mock me, Detective, but you would be the crazy one to think his presence can be ignored. Look where we are.
We didn't get to finish our last conversation, did we? You were about to tell me how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
No, we can't. We would turn her loose on the world. So many innocent would die.
But there is a way to break out of the deal.
There is. He offered me a way out. Steps to take.
What are they?
You'll never find them. They're forever entombed in his sunken desert temple.
Jeremy, I'm not your enemy. Tell me where to go. How do I find the temple?
No, we can't. I have to make this sacrifice.
God damn it, Jeremy. I'm gonna save you. Don't worry. How do you save someone who doesn't want to be saved? Well, he's gonna get saved no matter what.
What was the solution to this again? This, that. It was 8 to 5. Was it 8? No, 852, right? Okay, then it was the other way around, sorry. Oops. Now we get this place that we had last stream.
Carnby found himself in a vast and dark desert. He had certainly had his share of strange happenings this evening, but the thought of walking through the land of Tutankhamun was definitely challenging his last bastion of disbelief.
That's how it's pronounced in English? Okay. We say Tutankhamun. Ah. Ha. We were wondering if it's the same. In German, like the people here pronounce the name Tutankhamun. I think that what was how it was written even, like T-U-T-E-N-C-H, that would be Ench. And then A-M-U-N, Tut-Ench Amun. Because we pronounce things on the second syllable most of the time. So, yeah.
A sunken desert temple. I better get down there.
I leave it to the American language to just... yeah.
The Temple of...
We had that before.
Here we go.
We're so fast with Carnby. We're already here. It took us 2 streams. 2 streams to get here. And now we did it in less than 1 already.
It's the star constellation from one of Jeremy's books. The Taurus. And one star's clearly bigger. Must be important.
So where do we start here? Was it here? No. Where do we start and how do we start?
I got a feeling this is it. This is where the contract is hidden. But how do I get to it?
We don't remember how we started here. As soon as things are... As soon as things are running, we know what to do. It's just like, what did we do here last time? No, that doesn't open as well. If they would just move... Ah, okay, there was a lever. Sorry. Right, it was next to the statue. Oops. Oh, okay, sure. Just please dodge things so that we waste items. Of course, that's... Oh, of course! Please go here. Yeah.
Something missing. This one looks operational.
Asshole. Where are you? We want to kill you. Where are you? Yeah, ow! Maybe not? Carnby! Oh, right, he is... Because he... The game caught him in the stupid he got grabbed animation, even though that thing died in the meantime. And the game was like, nah, I can't process that. Okay, good. Your issue. Huh? Thanks. Yeah, good. So that happened. This is so dumb. This is so stupid. Yeah. Would you? Carnby. Wasn't there like a stone here too that we can use? Let's kill that thing because they're really annoying. Unfortunately, we cannot move faster while we and we cannot just grab it and go away with it. You have to grab, hold it, and then move that slow. Unfortunately, it's. Or lure the enemy to your place and then grab it quickly and throw it in their face. But we want to avoid getting hit if that's an option. So we would like to avoid it. Carnby, can you please start running again? We pressed the button 5 times now. It's like just get somewhere in time. Thank you. Ah, damn. We had hoped It
worked.
Maybe we should. Oops. Maybe we should manually save at some point. Just, you know, because not a bad idea. Very likely a good idea. He slowed down and we feared he got stuck again, so we instantly dashed to unstuck him. So that will open later. Now we already opened it. Oh, right. No? Oh, was it? Damn.
It worked.
So... Damn, how do we get down there again? Oh, whoops. Okay. Ow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for nothing. Also. Okay. Right. And another weapon. Oh, right. Carnby, please move. Why is he walking again? It's so annoying. Could you please start Thank you. That's very nice of you. Weren't the weapons there or were they here? They were here, right? They were not here. Okay, apparently the weapons we found have just disappeared. Okay, that's good to know. Do not appreciate that at all, but good. Usually you have infinite weapons there, but they disappear as soon as you did what you are actually supposed to. Because killing the enemies is not your task. It's just something that gets thrown into your way, you know? So we did that already. Then this thing is for... right? Start moving, Carnby. Running.
This is ready to collapse.
Yep. That's why you shouldn't run. It's a suggestion. Okay, we got hit anyways, because why not, right? It's not like we have an HP bar that if it's depleted, we are fucked or something. No. Mm-mm. Okie dokie. We got the spiky dildo.
Acknowledge psychological trauma, breakthrough barriers of
self-deceit, pointy dildo. That's right. That's correct.
These are the Dark Man's terms. The contract. Huh?
Sharp dildo. Is that it? Sharp dildo? Whee!
Hey. Hey, detective? What are you doing?
Oh, I found some.
Great. Was it alcohol?
God, no. I just got the wind knocked out of me. I think I know how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
What exactly does that mean?
Everything going back to normal.
All right. I found some more information on Dorsetto and the patients. There are some seriously strange things going on here. I'm pretty sure 2 of the patients are dead and maybe even the clerk.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just gave up on worrying about that.
Well, just keep your eyes open, I suppose. What were you doing again?
Jeremy made a pact with the Dark Man to keep all the madness locked inside Dorsetto.
All right.
I'm gonna break it. I just have to... Where is it? Where's the talisman?
It's around your neck? I worry, Detective.
Don't. I'm fine.
I worry that you're not much help on this case. At least you're a good distraction.
Trust me. You're getting your money's worth. At this rate, I'm an absolute bargain.
He for sure is. He for sure is. So it's past 6 and we are Hungary. We are Hungary. We are the country of Hungary. No.
Carnby never thought he'd be so happy to be back at Dorsetto. It felt like he had crawled through a long, dark tunnel of misery and regret. Now that he was back, Carnby could look into the steps mentioned in the contract. But there was one thing that gnawed on him. What exactly did this have to do with Dr. Gray?
Hungry. Okay, yeah, we need to save the game, and as much as we would like to finish it, but like we have to do at least some stuff here in the house, then we get to the water boat thingies. Do that. Think go back, and then sometime later we will get to the final boss fight again. Yeah, it's kind of late. It's been a while since we had a good meal. It's been a few hours for sure.